Hi friends, today's devotional has to do with the F word. No, not that word. Failure. Life is sometimes challenging, some days more than others. And there are circumstances that are so far beyond our control that makes processing just getting out of bed, let alone being a productive citizen, pretty darn difficult. And in those circumstances, it is often hard for us to separate the lies from the truth. It seems easier to throw up our hands in defeat, and we think that just being stuck in this pit of despair is where we belong. And so we scowl when we look in the mirror, believing that God is also scrunching up his face in disgust over the failure that we are. Take a minute and ponder this quote from one of my former pastors, Ted Dodd. He said in a sermon, "When you look at a baby rolling over, you wouldn't think of shouting, 'Fail!' You call that walking?" No. Why would you think that God, our loving Father, would ever look down on us in our mess and our trials and say the same thing? God delights in his children when they bravely try new things. It is called progress. So if we could hit the snooze button on these doomsday thoughts of failure and the inability to measure up, momentarily delaying the inevitable finger wagging that we give to ourselves, we could use that as a moment to redirect our thoughts in line with the love and the view of grace that God has for us. In Lamentations 3, verses 22 and 23, we are reminded, "The faithful love of the Lord never ends. His mercies never cease. Great is his faithfulness, and his mercies begin afresh each morning." Amen. In other words, he's saying no matter how many times you mess up, no matter how big it might seem in your own mind, God will never stop loving you. In fact, this verse reminds us that his mercies, or pardons, or second chances, never end, and he supplies more for us each and every morning. If that's not good news, well, I don't know what is. So give yourself some grace today. You're gonna make it, friend. I promise. God bless.